Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and the channels of my friends. Okay, so my name is Maximilian, but you can call me Max. And today we're gonna be starting an amazing journey. And I invite a friend that wants to do this with me. So I will bring him to our stage. Come on, Gabriel.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? How are you doing, Max? Thank you for inviting me today. And I am here to talking about in the project open source with Max. And I am very glad because it's a great opportunity to conversation about the project open source with them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, guys, but I don't know if the music is good, is doing good because, well, it's the first time that I'm using this kind of platform. So feel free to telling us in the chat if everything is working well. So if the sound is good or not. So also feel free to tell us where are you watching us? Where are you from right now? So it will be very amazing to see if you where are you from, why watching us. Oh, hello, Yorima. Nice to see you. Actually, she's joining us today on a collab time on So Java Champion. So we did a great conversation there, talking about CDK and the cloud stuff, especially on the OCI, Oracle OCI stuff, how to deploy Oracle functions on there. So what very amazing one. So okay. Hello,
Hello,
Junior.
Junior.
Hello, Junior. Okay, so tell us where are you from? Okay, okay.
Oh,
Hello,
Igor is from
Igor
Salvador.
from Salvador. Oh, it's Carnival. Oh, so yeah, okay. So okay, we know that today Carnival is ending, but okay, we are Brazilians. Carnival. you
Carnival
know,
is every moment.
yeah. But as again, guys, if the music is annoying one, so just let her know. Okay, so but what are you doing today, Gabriel?
Sorry, Mike. Max, you can no mood, but it's music more low, but more low music. I think
Sure, sure, of
go
course. Actually, we
higher.
can stop it.
Okay.
Great, great.
This music is very it's very cool because give you energy, but every moment I don't hear you very well.
Yeah,
I am like a old man. My ears does not work very well.
yeah. So okay, so hi to Junior Santos from Rio de Janeiro. Okay, so
Oh,
amazing.
you it's
See,
a very
I
amazing
never went to
place.
there, but someday I will do that. Actually, this year I will do there because my company will participate on Web Summit version that will happen on Rio de Janeiro. So probably I will meet the amazing city. Okay, so today what we gonna do, Gabriel? So first of all, I have been talking to Gabriel, and I expose a necessity. Okay. Oh, Joima also said everything is good, Max. I'm watching from Goiânia. Okay, Goiânia, Goiás. Oh, amazing. Okay, so Igor Alves also said now it's better. The background is pretty loud. Oh, yeah, I, guys.
Not just to me, it's
This
old man.
technical stuff, we don't master those technical stuff. You don't understand me? But it's okay. So back to the subject. Well, this week I have been talking to Gabriel, and I expose my a necessity by myself. For example, why not to get started to create English content? Why not to get started to helping more people than just Portuguese ones? So, well, why not? So that's the reason why we develop this kind of challenge. It's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for Gabriel as well.
Yeah.
That is to do a live coding, uh, contributing for some open source projects. I think this it would be amazing. Also, feel free, guys, to help us on the chat. Just saying that, okay, Max, why you do not do that or something like that. And basically, what the main reason why we are doing this to help the community. Am I right, Gabriel?
Yes, you're
So
right. Like, don't hide your questions. I learned you with yours learning with me.
yeah,
Like,
so
favorite experience.
so that, and I think that open source is the main is the is an amazing thing, is amazing stuff that help us to understand, to learn programming or any kind of skills that we need to put in our career, to boost in our career. So let's get started. I will go back to open my
Okay.
desktop and let's
This moment is very good because I never make a contribution in the project open source.
oh
Uh,
really.
yes, I give in. I work only to private companies. I never give my code to community. I give my codes in events and given talks or in my channel YouTube. I put my code for guys. But and participation in project opportunity, I will start in now, and I think it's a great opportunity for you. Start in the project opportunity with me and Max. Max is the best teacher, and help us a lot with them. And Max, start your screen because I want to see more about this about in the project JNoSQL because we started this live today to talk about in this project specifically. But we conversation about another project and Max opened my mind. Oh, having a lot of opportunities to work within the project open source. Not only this in the Jakarta, but have it at the Maven, having the Spring, having Java, and how can I say? I learned a lot today. I learned a lot with the public. And go ahead, Max. Show it to the screen.
Oh, great. So first of all, let me say hello to Darlan. Darlan from
Oh,
Paulo.
this
Okay, we are
I,
we are in a neighborhood, Darlan. I'm in
what
São Paulo as well.
place you live or what city you live in São Paulo? I am from Burdas Arts.
No, I'm from. Well, I will speak that in Portuguese because it's more interesting one. I'm in Zona Leste. I'm all right. I mean, it's the
ZL.
one.
ZL. I'm
Okay.
from ZL.
Yeah, ZL, ZL's area. Okay.
It's
So
more
also Junior said on the chat, I was searching for the opportunity to begin contribute. Okay, this live is coming a great moment.
yeah.
Okay, it's amazing to see that we are in the same way, in the same symphony. So let's get started. I will start share my screen right now. Okay, so let's move it on. Okay, so this is my window. So first of all, what we need
This cat
to
is
understand.
very cute.
Yeah,
It is
it's
Ubuntu.
yeah, yeah. So first of all, oh God, it's showing a lot of things. Okay, so today I'd like to talking about this project, JNoSQL project. Okay, it's a project that is focused on create abstractions for Java to work with NoSQL databases. So we used to work with relational database when we are working with JPA or Hibernate or another kind of JDBC database. So we used to do those things. And with JNoSQL is an implementation that help us to work with NoSQL database. Okay, so let me also say hello to Joe. João Pedro, hello guy, hello man. I hope you are doing. Also say hello, George. George is a friend of mine that always sharing amazing content on the collab time in the Soul Java channel. Also, I'd like to thank most of the channels that are streaming right now. So thanks again for our friends. So that's it. Let's go back.
It's
So
very great seeing friends here.
yeah, so I think this project is leader is leader by Otávio Santana. I don't know if you know, guys. Otávio Santana is the most Brazilian comedian on Java JVM, so in the Java language. So he's a mentor for me, and he show me one time. Actually, I follow him in the multiple media. For example, I used to see he in a medium in this zone and his own articles, and I used to follow more content from Otavio Santana. So one of them that I have been using and today is to look it up about JNoSQL, and I think that you find out something right there. But um, looking this project, we can see a lot of things, interesting things. If you want to work with no SQL database, but what we what we'll do now, we will looking for those things on a GitHub. We will look at the code. Okay,
Oh,
so
Max,
first of all,
I have a question.
sure,
Uh,
go ahead.
Before starting, um, have a cookbook to enter the project open source. Like you
Oh,
find the project, and after finding the project, you read the documentation or enter the contact with your sponsors. Uh, because here I see here in this project, JNoSQL, they have the website and have documentation, but I don't see in this page the page to enter in the contact with the community, like on Discord. I see on the GitHub, and if you enter in contact in the persons in GitHub, I don't know, or you catch and the only the issue is to resolve how working this organization with the project open source. Before
okay.
everything, before we talk about this project, I don't know if this
Yeah,
question
sure.
is a very interesting to response now, but I think this it's a great debate is about the public in general. How enter the project of process, like
Yeah.
cookbook, step by step.
Okay, so let get started. Okay, so when we are working on a project, first of all, we need to figure out by the documentation. Probably on the documentation, we can find out something like that. Right here, for example, in a bottle, we can see some information about where the code base and the issues and download and so on, so we can figure out where is the code. So right here we can see the home page on the GitHub, so we can go ahead and access the GitHub for this project. Okay, okay. So, but this one is the code for the documentation. It's not the code, by the way. Okay. So, but how can we figure out how can we can help? Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on, please.
I entertain you now, guys. Jarkins of part. We wait at the max here, but I see here in the this website having the contributors. And I think we can enter in contact in this part. You can down a little bit on the page.
Okay, so I'm back, Gabriel. Sorry
All
about that,
right.
guys. Actually, my kids are around me, and sometimes they are starting fighting with each other, and I need to stop them. Okay,
This is
so
very, very
sorry
fun.
about that, guys.
My kid now is sleepy here in my side, but have moments as my kid fight with me, like bite my foot,
Yeah.
bite my legs.
Yeah. So, what we can, how can we get started? So, first of all, when we are figure out on a project, we can, okay, we sometimes we are excited to go to the code and try to share those things and try to contribute what code, but it's so hard to do that. Am I right? So because it's we need to figure out how those things works. It's very hard to do that. Am I right?
Yep.
So this website, this repository that I'm just opening right now, it's dedicated for the documentation. So documentation is the easiest way to get started to contribute, because you could just to fix some typo, for example. It's a kind of contribution. It's very useful, especially when well, we are developers, am I right? We always focus on the code instead of looking for the documentation. Am I right? We the most of the people just avoid to work on the documentation. Why not to get started from documentation? So this is a good topic. You could look it up about documentation. And okay, I know how that thing work. I will read the documentation and I will, okay, maybe this documentation could be changed a little bit. I can open a PR right here, there, and just submit a PR, and I think that it will help the maintainers of the project actually, to accept that it is the easiest way to get started. Okay, so this one is the documentation, but where I do like to get from. So I will go to this project. This is the code. Okay, this is the repository dedicated for the code of the JNoSQL project. Okay, you
All right.
could take a look down there. I will share this one on the chat. Okay, so feel free to look it up about that. So you could. I don't know if I don't know if those things is work on this platform. Okay, so and then right here we could see a good documentation about this project. So you could see how those things works.
All right.
Um,
You can send me this link in the private chat here, and I put you in
oh
chat,
yeah, sorry,
buddy.
it doesn't work. Okay, can you see now?
Yep.
Thanks. Thanks. So, okay. So, this documentation is a good first point that you could pay attention and maybe helping to contribute. So, you could understand how those things works. For example, this API focus on, you could mapping your Pojo, your classes, and and by meta programming, actually, by annotation, you could organize your code to use in an easy way, abstracting details. For example, oh, I will use MongoDB, for example. I could use a specific piece of this application to use with MongoDB, or I'd like to use a key value database. So also we can do this with that. Okay. So what I want you to say to guys is we could get started from documentation. This is the first step that you can get, or authorize. You could take a look once you understand better how code works. You could get started to helping. Okay. So looking this code, what I'd like to do, based on this project, I get start to figure out how those things work. And talking to Otávio Santana, I figure out that I can help this project, just to figure out some, how can I say, by improving the test coverage of these projects. Okay, so how can I get started by that, or looking to this project? So first of all, when we are getting started to contribute a project, we need to understand how those things work. So first of all, what you need to do is looking for the contribution guide. So most of the open source projects have guides. For example, guides for contributing, and something like that. So what we can do, we can get this contribution guide and then looking for more resources and how those things work. Okay. For as this project is this project is a Eclipse One project. If I want to contribute with Eclipse project, I need to assign a special contributor agreement. So once you fill this form, okay, there is a form that you could get started to to type and to submit those things. And once you get approved, for example, this signing one, sorry, of course, you create your account, you assign your something like that, and then once you got your Eclipse account, you can fill out your form and you get your assignment signed. Okay. Once we got it, you are able to share and put some pull request on this repository. Oh, Geronima has a question down here. So anyone can help. So I don't know why. What are you asking, Geronima? But tell me more in the chat. Maybe we can help you. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, that is nothing combined right in here, guys. We are trying to get started in the workaround. Okay, so for after to figure out how those things work, what we need to do is check out this project, or maybe create a forking for this project. So that's what I did. I create a fork to this project to my GitHub project. Okay, so my GitHub user. Okay. Okay, Eric. Hello. Hello. It's nice to see you here. Oh, he's from Vitoria, Espírito Santo. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So yeah.
But
So
you see, you have persons in the all places in Brazil.
yeah, it's amazing to see that. Okay, so once we got your fork down here, we could work in your local machine. So that's what we will do right now. Okay, so I copy the link, and I will get started in my. Okay, clear now. Are you tell me if everything is working? Okay. So I don't know if the letter is a good size, but just let me know, okay?
All right.
Oh, Junior has a question. Let's see.
Oh, my screen don't working well.
Okay, so I have a good experience with Spring MVC, but I never used Java E. More one great opportunity to learn. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, um, all of those specifications of Jakarta E that it was, previously was Java EE was is support are supported by Spring, so you can use those annotations as well. Maybe you could do some configuration in your codes to use those specification, but most of those specification also are supported by Spring. Okay, so the concepts are the same. So instead of to use controllers, you use the JOXRS specification. So you could do the same thing. Okay, but the most of the specification of Jakarta um, was focused on enterprise partners. So and the focus on free looking situation. So you can switch from vendors. For example, wow, I'm using right now Payara server. So, but I'd like to change it to Wildfly server, so I can choose, I can move to
Ratio.
another server with less, how can I say, with less changes. So it it brings more flexibility to the developers. Okay, I'm not saying that you cannot use Spring, or if I prefer Spring than Jakarta. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that most of the companies that decide to use Jakarta, they are compromised to they want to get guarantees to don't be, how can I say, they don't want to be stuck in the same vendor. They want to be flexible, maybe to change the servers and something like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, it's a very interesting thing for for us developers. It's a good one because we got opportunities, we got options to switch our work. Am I right? So, but that's it. I think that that's the reason why I think that it's good to see what happens around us, because we can learn more about those things, and maybe you could learn how those things works in some framework, and probably it could be help you to understand how those things works in your framework as well. It's very interesting because the concepts are the same. Maybe the way that those things are doing, or maybe are how those things are constructed, is is a little different, but in the basics, the fundamental, the foundation are the same. Okay, so that's it. I don't know if I help you to with this communication. Okay, with this spec. Okay. No, my kid is near to me. He wants to say hi. Okay. Hi, hi. Okay, so let's go back. So
Oh,
I
my
will,
kids say hi again.
yeah, I
Hi
will go to,
guys, my name is Java.
yeah. So I used to organize my machine with my repository clones. So I will, I already did it. So you just need to get git and clone and pass the repository and go there. Okay. So but I did that already. So it is It is the repository. Okay, so I actually
Junius
actually I'm on a repository, so I will do this from the start. Okay, so
and
why not?
Junius
Not
stay here, and you help a lot.
yeah. Well, don't do this, guys. Avoid to do rm and rf command in the shell.
Not it.
You could make some problems. So be careful to use this command. Okay,
This comment is a very danger.
is a hell command. Okay, so what I do now is to clone our repository. Okay, so that's the way that you need to do on your machine as well. So once you got it, I can open my idea, my idea, IntelliJ, for example. I will do that. So okay, okay. So let me open this one. Hold on, because when we are trying to do live coding, most of those things gotta start to slow. So I
This is live code. Live code, every moment they have a little problem.
Yeah, no, but everything will work. Don't worry. Okay, the project is loading, and I will change the visual to presentation mode because I'm not so younger to see
Oh,
those things on the chat.
in my opinion, here, your screen is perfect. I see. In my opinion, don't need more presentation mode. Like it's a font. The size is perfect. I really hear everything.
Okay,
Like I change here to verify the small screen to see.
okay, so
But
great,
no, it's
great. But
perfect.
but I,
Don't
but I don't but I don't know. I don't see any problem to change it to this one, and
don't
everything
I,
will
I,
work
I
for
don't see
me.
the project. I don't see a problem if you don't use that is a presentation mode. I
Okay,
don't
so
like this presentation mode. It's a very
really,
terrible. Yes, I don't
really,
like. It's
oh,
very terrible to make activities in the like.
okay.
This is terrible. Oh,
So
Matt, I have another questions. Uh, okay, you get a issue, resolve the problem, and make an pull, right? And have a revision, or if you commit like you commit in pineapple with banana, one example, entering the code or another people revision your code.
yeah, it's a good question. It is a good question. Yeah.
Oh, and Georgie say, "Even my phone, I am able to read. It's well.
Oh, okay. So, but right now you can see. Am I right, George? Just let me know. Okay, let us know. Okay. So it's a very good question. When you are trying to contribute on any kind of project, especially the open source project, most of the commits you'll be you need to be approved by some code review. So probably the maintainers of the code will take a look on your code in order to figure out if everything is good or not. Also has some process that that the maintainers can configure the project. For example, CI/CD. They could put some process to improve it to make it easier to code the reviewers to see if your code is broken something. Okay, so of course, if depends of the the level of the tests that the projects have in a base code. So um, on this project, we got a CI/CD process. So when we open PR pull request, this pull request will run under a CI process.
CI
This
process
is
to verify if your code broken or no, or
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
if you have how can I say a quality test, right? Like in the it's a coverage and a past, correctly?
yeah, yeah. Well, it depends of the level of the tests, the test. How can I
No,
say the test suite that your project have? Because
yes,
the most of the automation that you can do on a CI/CD depends on that. So if your project has a good base, a good test case, probably it will, how can I say, you will notify the maintainers that okay, this PR is not working, something is broken, and something needs to be fixed.
all right,
Okay,
okay.
it's a good.
This point entering the perfect, it's all right, but if one example is very pathetic here, but we have the and have bad person in the world. If you enter one person in the project and delete all project, right? One example, we can recover the project, but delete all project. Put only on one controller with say hello world or sucky and this project. Do you know, like if uh, have the revision to read your code, because okay, we
Yeah.
have the CI/CD process, and it is help a lot because we don't need verify line to line to see have the problem if we code broken, but and review to verify if this problem is solved, or if you don't write shit things.
Okay. So yeah, the 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 most how can I say, the most of the open projects the maintainers used to be very active, very uh, put the focus on the code. So when you submit a PR, probably someone will be able to see your code and approve the changes. Okay, so this code review process already exists. So
Wow.
the most of the code, the open projects, that very important open source projects, they have a code review process. So when you push a pull request, probably some maintainer will need to be able to verify your code, see if what this guy did. Oh, this guy is doing something, blah blah blah, and it, they
Yeah,
could suggest to change something.
yes, put
More,
the comments in the code, right?
it's very interesting question because when we are getting start to contribute to open source, we need to make our mind open because the most of the suggestions that will come to us is to help us to be in compliance with the code. Okay, because we know that when we are working on a project, we need to follow some rules, and
Yes,
based on these rules, sometimes it's hard to recognize how those rules works, and the code review will helping you to understand how those things work. So first of all, in my opinion, I think that you need to get start in baby steps. So baby step ever. So I want to change something. I will do this little change because, of course, If you are a code reviewer, you will prefer to figure out, you to see a lot of questions, a lot of files, or if you want to figure out some git commits only. So it's better to see little comments, commits. Am I right? So it's better than you see a lot of files changes because you need to figure out how those things works. Okay,
Yeah.
so but in my suggestion is get start on the baby steps. I
Like
figure out
don't
some piece that I
cancel.
can improve. I will attach that thing and I will submit a PR explaining everything that I did. Okay. So what I
Oh,
did, oh, I did this because this. Let those things be explicit. Okay. Be explicit and
try
be humble
the more clear as
to receive
possible.
suggestions. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get bad the maintainers because the maintainers wants to keep the code in a base in a good shape. Okay, so once you work with open source, you get start to work in a team. You will understand how it is to work as a team. Okay, so Alex also said that, yeah, I agree with that. The code review have the parent verification. Yes, yes, it's very important because without that, will be a mess. Everything will become a mess. So you need to get those things works, and it's very important. And then we need to be humble to understand. Okay, sometimes my PR is not approved because it's something that I'm doing is very controversial, or it's not a part of the project. So you need to be understand that it could happen. Okay,
Alright.
but if you explain everything that you want to do in a project, or maybe I can, oh, my maybe my frameworks could do something, and that's the reason why I'm contributing with something that can help me with that. I think that the committers, you will take a look on your code, you will understand how those things work, and you will understand if this change is very important to the project. That's the thing. Maybe what you want that our frameworks do is not that the maintainers wants the project do. Do you understand? It's very interesting. And also, when we are working on an open source project, we will learn always. We always learn because we will take a look the code that the most of famous and important, intelligent engineers are working on. Okay, for example, this project that I'm talking to you guys is maintained by Otávio Santana. Otávio Santana is the most committer, Java committer, Brazilian Java committer. Am I right? So if if it's some PR that I sent to there and he's approved, oh, it's a victory for me. Okay, but also he
Like a big monster is
he's
approving
able
you.
to, yeah, he's able to criticize me and say, oh, Max, it's better to do that instead of that because that. So this is a great lessons that I bring to my career. So that's the reason why open source is so important, because you can see with with good engineers are doing in their codes, and you understand how those things works because you see, oh, why they are doing this, why they are using for loop instead of a streaming, why they are doing this. It's a good point of view that you can use and you practice in your side. Okay, so for example, we just check out the project in my machine. So the first thing that we need to understand that, okay, this is a Java project, and I figure out this project is a Maven project because, okay, there is a pool XML on the root of the project. Okay, so this one can show me um, the most of configuration this project is running. Okay, So by this, we can figure out that, okay, it's a Maven project. So the first thing that I need to try is to let's try to build it. Okay, let's try to to package this project in our local machine. So with that, we can figure out how this those things works, and we can figure out if it's something missing, because it's possible. Okay, it's possible, maybe it's something missing in my local machine, and without that we cannot test those classes. So let's do this right now. So I will open my terminal right here, and I will try to to
It's
run my the Maven build cycle. Okay, so I will try to do Maven MVN, and I will try first of all. Well, I just check out the project. Okay, so Eric has said something in the chat. Let's see.
oh, I don't see
Okay,
Chase.
Eric, how do commuters typically divide their time between? Oh, yeah, how they divide the time. Yeah, it's very hard question, because, well, I'm not a maintainer or committer of offshorely committer of some open project, open source project, but um I'm used to do those things on my free time. Okay, so I always tries to divide my time in a good shape, pay attention to my family and those things. Okay, I agree with you. It's very hard. Maybe it's a good question to bring to Otavio Santana or some open source maintainers and committers, um, to understand how those things work. So, but I think most of the time it is a side project task. Okay, so we need to figure out a time in our schedule to do those things, and sometimes we think that, oh, I need to do a big change, or I need to do a big test to make this meaningful. So no, it's not. If you do a little thing, it's a little thing today. Tomorrow will be another little thing, and when we figure out, you did a lot of things.
Yes,
So am I
I
right?
have
So but
things
that's a
very good.
good question, and I promise you, Eric, that when I meet Otavio again, I will ask him about this question, and I will bring to you. Okay, guys. Okay, so back to our code. So I will try to I will try to build our project. So it's a Maven project, and first of all, most of you type clean in order to clean our project. And first of all, we trust you try to type package or install or any kind of goal that Maven provide us. But I and there are a special goal called verify.
Oops, I needed space.
Yeah, verify. Yeah. Oh my
Oh, you
God!
write wrong.
Yeah, I just learned. I just learned to type.
You feeling nervous?
Okay, so this
Everything needs
verify.
because
What is this goal do? This goal will run everything, because Maven works. There is a life cycle, build life cycle on the Maven. Okay, the verify phase you'll be you do everything that your project needs to do in the build, but it will not to install in your local repository. Okay,
uh,
go ahead,
alright,
go ahead,
alright.
Gabriel.
Before we start into this verification, I have another question. It,
Go. Okay.
this is a jump of cat. It's very similar in Portuguese, the jump of cat. Okay, we clone the repository, we verify the project Maven, but you can show issues for us because okay, if it is project is a open source, we need to work in the issues, right? You can show issues for complementation to a topic about uh, baby baby or commuter junior commuter, plan commute, intermediate commuter, and the senior commuter. Before we start into this put and the hands in the code, or
Okay,
to make
so
this
I
question
don't
for
I
this.
don't. Okay, so what do you want to know? What you want to see is the issues that
Yes,
the project have. That's it.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
Show the issues to to expand more about the issues for giving examples in the babe commuters, like issues to beginners, intermediate, and the seniors. Do you
oh,
know?
okay. Are you mean about a category that the
Yes,
issues got? Okay, it's okay.
yes.
Okay, so
I
well, it
forgot
depends
to
of yeah,
make this
it
question.
depends of it depends the people depends of the who is open this issue. So when we open the issue, maybe it depends of the project. Okay, it depends of the
Oh,
open source project. Okay, so um, when a open source project has a good guideline, for example, maybe there are good policy, especially, for example, I want to open an issue, but I want to describe this issue as a good first one for beginners. So it's a kind of classification that who is open the issue is responsible for. So it's not a pattern, and it's not a default thing that the most that I can guarantee to you that that many open source commuters or anyone that will open an issue will decide, okay, this issue is a good for first beginners to work on. So, but it depends of the commuters. Depends who is open the issue. Okay, so for example, I learned a lot of things about this project, and I figure out an issue, a little issue in a project, and I want to be able to make able everyone to work on this issue. So I need to explain more that I can about this issue. Okay, this is the situation. This is the evidence. How can I help it? How can I fix it? And according my experience, I think that it's a good first issue for beginners, and I can classify this one.
all right.
Most of the issues like that is happens on October Fest. Am I right?
Oktoberfest, remember
Is a
only beer.
hackathon that happens on October on open source projects. Am I right? So that's it. First of all, before to get started, let me say have a good night to Dev Mood Task that watching us. So it's I'm very happy to see you here, man. Dev Mood Task is Fernando Boaglio. Fernando Boaglio is a reference to me in open source, especially in Java. He wrote in a lot of Spring Boot books. So if you want to learn more about Spring, take a look on the Dev Mood Task books. Okay. Also, got another
These
one.
questions we passed. I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah. Okay.
another questions this
Okay.
moment.
So let's try to do this. Okay. So
All
our
right, you can give it. That's
stop to
it.
asking me. Okay. If you know. No, I'm
Just
just
stop
kidding.
me. In a few
Okay,
minutes,
so
Max get a
the
knife
meeting
and
will try.
don't stop me.
Okay, so Maven is running, trying to build the project, and this is process some could be take some little time. So don't worry. It's a good time to take a coffee break so you can get your coffee and drink. Okay, I'm drinking water right now.
Don't forget, guys. Water is very important. I
Yeah.
don't make my coffee. Max say my coffee is it's a tea, but no, it's a coffee.
No, no,
That's
your coffee is very how can I say wiki? So looks like a tea instead of to coffee. So,
no,
but
no.
that's okay. No worries.
Next live, I drink my coffee. I show for you guys. My coffee it's so perfect. It's so delicious, and my ex say, mm, "You coffee, it's similar tea."
No, no, no. You bring a tea and said to us that oh no, it's a coffee. Man, it's not a coffee.
Oh,
Oh man, look at that. Look at that. This is an
I really,
amazing tip. I don't know you know what it is, guys, but it's a good tip if you want to run you build
more
your
quickly.
your project without to run the tests. Okay, but you don't just do that. Yeah, it's time of joke like a tab. Yeah, yeah. We don't have a tab, but we have multitask. There's
Oh,
multitask.
guys,
Yeah, yeah.
I have more one joker. My dog, its name is a Java. It's look this face. It's a face of lazy.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay,
baby.
guys. So just do this if you want to build your test without run the. If you want to build your project without to run your tests, okay. So it's a good time. But what I want you to say that what we are trying right now. We are trying to build a project, running everything, running the test, just to see if everything is running. Okay. Okay, Eric, I made an omelette. Open a bit and what? Oh, great! Oh, Eric
Oh man,
is a friend of mine. Oh, thank,
this.
thank us, Eric. Thanks. Have a good dinner. I don't know if you are dinner right now, having dinner right now.
This
Okay.
moment it is very very good.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, Janus
when
said
I get a
as
start when I get a start once again when I get a start to think about that when once I shared the link on the media, I said to Gabriel, we cannot regret anymore. We need to go there and it will be get started. We cannot regret. And then that's it. We are here. And man, thanks again, guys, to be here watching two crazy guys trying to explain something that you already knows. But thanks again. So everything is running. Okay, so there
I
are a
will
lot of
respond
tests.
to all friends here in my WhatsApp now.
Yeah. One thing that I forgot to just telling you guys that in my machine I'm running on Java 11 Java 90 version. So I don't know if it everything is working, but it's good because if something wrong happens here, we will do our first contribution. We'll open an issue and we'll help with the the project. Oh,
Give
look at
you.
that! Oh, look at that! Ah, I said okay. Oh God, I need. Why I didn't say that I will winner the lottery? Oh God.
George is
Okay.
engineer
Oh,
exit.
Jordan said that things are very important. Oh God. Oh, congratulations, George. Congratulations. So,
Given and this test maybe I'm broken the test or no.
yeah. Oh, let's figure out what's happening down here. So, well, based on the log, the based on the
Uh,
logs. So, we can see that well, it's
JSON
a
mapping graph.
multi-model project. Okay, so there are a lot of models under this project. Okay, so based on this project, we can see that it's failing on this model and JNoSQL mapping graph. So I we can figure out something right here. Oh God, it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. Okay, nothing help us.
Great.
Okay, okay, that's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, don't worry.
I will hide
Oh
it
my
here.
God, this scroll, don't stop it. Oh God, hold on. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh well. Um. Okay. When we got an explosion of stack trace like that, the first thing that I try to figure out is let's see the versions of the projects. Okay, so first of all, what we can do. So okay, it's something not doesn't work, but let's take a look on this project. Okay, it's a kind of thing that I'm doing on when I figure out that this project has a CI process. So the first of all, what I did, I take a look on the GitHub. Okay, it's a kind of hack. Okay, but well, something that I can figure out is okay, Java 11. Okay, but
Max, I have another question.
hmm,
It is about the version Java, right? Uh, we have a lot of versions at test, like 18, 11, and 18, right? 18, no, 17, right? Uh,
okay.
we have project purposes to work in three and these versions LTS. Like this project is 11, and having same project in Java 17, or this project make an update to a new version and new version of Java.
Well, well, what I can say to you.
This
So,
question
okay,
it's
you try to drop me out. Am I right? No, I'm sorry. So, so actually, what I'd like to say is, well, according to the Java Jakarta E, because its project is it's supposed to work with Jakarta 10, Jakarta 11. Am I right?
yeah.
So looks like there are specific version of Java that this project needs to support. Okay. Okay. When we are choose a specific version, Java version, we are trying to use features that this version supports. Okay. So if you work, if you develop your code, if your base code is using only Java 8 features, you can build with Java 11 as well.
Yeah.
But the problem is if you build on Java 11 and you decide to figure out, okay, this project will build on Java 11, you just can run this code in Java 11 and above versions. You understand me?
All right.
So you could run Java 11, Java 7, Java 6 on Java 11. Yes, you can do. You can run. But when you build your project on a specific version of Java, you just if you okay, of course, it depends of the configuration that you put in your compile plugin. So okay, I want to okay, my code will be built under the Java 11. So everything will be you'll be following the Java 11 specifications. So you cannot run this one on Java 8 version, JVM version. Understand?
All right.
Until you build it on the Java 11 version, Java 8 version. Understand? So by this project right now, looks like it's supposed to run on the Java 11, but in my machine, I'm running Java 92. I'm not. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that this
19
is the
is not
problem. Okay, I'm
every
not
task.
saying that it is the problem, but
Yeah,
it could be a kind of evidence. Okay, that
all
I
right.
need to test. Okay, okay. So what I
Good
can try
explain.
to do right
I
now.
like this.
So you got it. So well, according to this information, it's a Java 11.
Yeah,
Okay. So, but in my machine right now, we on Java 16,
seven.
17 or 17 or
No,
Java 17.
but having a platform is very cool. Like in the is the key man. You can put a lot of verses in Java machine in the
Yeah, yeah.
changer and every
I'm
moment.
using that too. I'm using that too. So as the key, I can use define to use Java, and I want to use Java 11. Okay. Okay. SDK main is asking me to update. Okay, I will do that. Why not? I'm only I'm on live coding, and I hope that everything is work. Okay, it's one, it's done. Let's see. Okay, okay, Java 11. Okay, let's see everything is working.
It's
Let's just
amazing.
try. Okay, let's just try. Okay, let's just try. Okay, so I as I build
Oh, maybe you
several.
don't work well because you use in another version of Java.
Yeah, yeah, because our maybe I had used Java 17 instead of Java 11. So
Yes.
right now,
Oh, don't
I'm
forget
just telling
this.
to Maven use my this version right now.
Yes.
Okay, so
And then
okay, there are a
verify.
lot of there are another ways to do this the thing. Okay, you could configure to Maven to use a specific version, Java version. You can do this. Okay, you
Yeah.
can configure it on those things on an pawn or in your settings .xml in your your user home, so you can do this. But I used to configure those things by project, so I don't care about to change my version on right now. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay, so I will clean the everything that I build in my machine. Okay. Oh, Jart did said something very interesting. Okay, so sometimes some libraries relies on private SDK features, unlike unsafe class. Yes, yes,
Oh, and we have another.
yes,
Then
yeah.
think are
Then they
enable
are
to
unable
update
to update.
one Java 11.
Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why I think the most of the companies get stuck in the same in specific version, because probably those projects was developed and using those features, and sometimes it's a technical debits that they need to be paid. So so that's the reason why the most of the company needs to do a hard work to change those features, and maybe it could be a good problem to upgrade Java on the companies, because I got a lot of projects that are using specific classes, but we know that by recommendation is not using safe classes, or some classes that was is not part of definition of the Java version. Okay, Devmutex has another good one. Let's see.
Oops.
Okay, try to build here. Branch manager, and got it. Oh, you run it. Oh, yeah, it depends on the Maven version. Okay, let's see which Maven versions it is. Hey, let's see. Okay.
You living version where
There.
were 30 at 3.8.6.
Yeah, it's greater than one. It's greater than your version that mood task. Okay, so let's try to do this. So it's very interesting thing. So, but let me try just to change my version. Okay, so just to see it. Okay, so I will clean and I will verify again. Okay.
Oh, don't forget to skip test.
Yeah. No, no. The yeah,
Well, maybe
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's it's
actually,
another
actually, everything works, but but the has failures.
I say 1,000 times, don't forget to skip test.
Oh God, guys, read the complete sentence. Okay, don't try to.
Max, do you need coffee?
I think that I need a coffee, but I will drink water. Okay, I will drink water. Maybe if everything is working, if everything work with Java 11, maybe it's a good opportunity to put in the documentation that, man, you need to use Java 11 to work with in this project. It's a good kind of contribution, okay, because there is no information on there right now. So we can do this. But
I, I,
wait.
I, I make another publication in my Instagram to my folks
Oh, really?
to enter the live because this moment is very funny.
No.
Guys, I am here in live with Max, and we wait yours here. We make a little building because Max is forgetting the skip test.
Shut up, Gravio. Shut up, man. Stop to say, man. God. I need to invite. I need to invite another one next time.
No way! No way! Forget this. If you don't mind me, I hacking your account.
Oh my God! No, 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 God, no, no. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Hey, that task. You want you to join us? I can send you a link, and you can join us. What you want? Or George, you want to join us?
Oh, Max? Eee. I think Max closed the live. Where Max? Max say George. Um, I don't know what's happened with Max now. Uh, I sent a message to Max because he demanded leave. Max, return to live.
You dropped me. You dropped me. No, no, no. Actually, my machine was stuck a little
say,
bit.
say for us,
Yeah,
you close the live.
yeah, yeah. It's very funny. No, no, I don't skip it. I don't skip everything. Okay, everything is running, still running. I don't know if everything is stuck, but uh, Gabriel, hold on everything for me. Okay,
All right.
keep everything working.
Wait a second. I publish here the live in my Instagram.
Really?
Really?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
look,
um,
guys. Oh my gosh, my
oh
internet
man,
is
why
not
I'm
work
doing
well.
this?
But
Why?
in few seconds or minutes or hours, you you see the public. All right, it's and Max live here. And after this, Max say, "Oh, you skipped the line."
Oh God. Oh, this platform is very interesting. Ah, look it up, guys. I'm on the bottom. I'm on the top, and now I'm on the right. Okay, I will back to the left. Okay, so everything. Oh, is laughing. Eric is laughing. Okay,
Uh,
okay,
this moment is okay, guys.
okay. Our junior said, "Okay, Max, skip the test," and okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do
Maybe
more.
I need to use the 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 tip from that task. I didn't use, so no, guys, no,
And
avoid it.
Fernando in the houses, it's getting the hair. Oh, Max, you found my tip.
No, man, no. Everything. I hope that everything will be working. Okay, will be working. Okay, so oh God, I'm just praying right now. But well, after this build, we can figure out if everything is working with Java 11. Just authorize something is very wrong in my machine because I did some contributions and years ago, some days ago. So looks like something work. Okay, yeah. So okay, looks like they are using weld wildify some
Oh,
kind of
Max, and at this time, just verify the project. You can show in the structure the project, like open the folder and explain a little bit about the structure of this
sure, sure.
project because
Let's go back.
I think we wait 10 minutes or more, and we can use in this time to we understand more. We understand more about this project, about this structure.
Yeah. So this project, as I said, it's a model is multi-model project, so we can figure out down here. Oh, I think. Oh God. Okay, so I'm not. It doesn't help me. Okay, I think that it's on. Okay, go ahead. Hold on, hold on. Okay, okay. Okay, this project has two models. That is the JNoSQL communication, JNoSQL mapping. Okay, so there are two documentation down here that help us to understand what each one and what's the meaning of each one. Okay, so the mapping is responsible for mapping the perspective. So you could hold on, please. Maybe my machine is it doesn't work so good, but um, the mapping just got the API responsible for mapping your classes. So there are annotations that you could put on your classes. So like that, you could put entity in the column when we are working with column NoSQL database style. So you can use that. There are some specific annotations that instruct the
The whole
framework
using.
to convert attributes. For example, this one got a specific kind of data and converts to monetary amount. Okay, so we can say that thing. And this is this works together to communication one. So the communication model is responsible for. Let me open down here. Is responsible for abstract the communication layer between between the database specifications. So based on it's done. But before to get it to getting actually this one define a specific API that helps vendors to develop adapters to Jakarta to do JNoSQL implementation. So, for example, right here we got a specific API that helps to work with column NoSQL database, and got a lot of a couple interfaces that you could implement when we are working on a specific database, for example, MongoDB or another um, database that supports column features. There are documentation ones. Actually, sorry, documentation one is the MongoDB. Column is dedicated for key and value columns. Okay, and there are another APIs that focus on carry API steps. So there is a very interesting fluent carry API that you could write, carry, and something like that. If you want to get more information about that, there are some uh, ADocs files down here that explain to you how those things works. So you could put on that and figure out how those things works. Trying to figure out. Maybe in the next session we will try to create some samples. We can write some examples on the live code. Do you know, Gabriel? In order to understand how those things works. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, like Cassandra. Thanks, George. Thanks, George. He helps me again. Thanks again. Yes, Cassandra, and so yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so in the test execution, everything is working. It's built. Can you see? And
It do
no issues, no issues. Dev multitask is no issues.
your
So what we can conclude with that um, JNoSQL needs to be built with Java 11. But okay, maybe there are some specific situation on here, maybe on a specific library. According our mind, something happens when we are working with some specific dependence down here. But this is a good information to put
Eric,
in documentation
there
to
looks like
contribute in a
there's a
way.
good test suite in the project.
Like there's a good yeah, yeah, yeah. Looks like it. Actually we are trying to work on it. I'm trying to contribute with this project by writing tests. There are some specific URL right here. Let me show you guys. It's a Sonar website that show us how those things are work in this project. So it's dedicated for this project. And by right now, this project is 81% coverage. So
It's very
um,
high.
most of those tests are running and are working. But of course, there are some code smells and some other duplications, and we could figure out a little thing right here. We could also, if you want, guys, I could share with you this link So you could, are you type, are you sent to you, Gabriel, and
Yeah, send it here in the private chat.
with that we can get some information. For example, I can let me see what is missing. Okay, so okay, this one, for example, uncover conditions. For example, this one. I think this it's interface one. Yeah, that's interface. Okay, but there are some methods down here that that wasn't tested. So maybe you could contribute with the code, maybe create some tests to that in order to make everything work. So it will help the project. So maybe it's a good way to find out where you could put your fine finger. Please,
Oh,
but go ahead.
this is very good to start in the project, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
solving little problems.
yeah, you could take a look on this one and figure out, okay, let me see those code smells, and oh, maybe I can fix something like that, and why not to do that? Okay, so maybe you could help more than you expect. So just figure out how those things can work. Okay, so that's okay. So I will go back in our project and we will figure out that, okay, this project, in order to make those things work, we need to instruct, you need to tell to the user that, oh, if you want to build everything in a good shape, use Java 11. Okay, use Java 11. Looks like there is no information right here. If you are doing the contribution, there is nothing here. I will, let me minimize that, and let me minimize that. Let's try to figure out if something's missing here. If it's something's missing, maybe it's a good time, it's a good opportunity to 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 contribute. Okay, so let's do this. Let's figure out. So okay, there is no information right here, but there is,
Oh, the contact, contribution agreement,
yeah, there is
search
no,
description. Oh, have a good information. See.
yeah, there is nothing. Let's see this one. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see this one. Oh, there is no. Looks like it's just link for the repositories. The governance. Let's see. Just review overview. Let's see. Okay. Just goals of the API. Though there is no who is involved. Let's see. We can see. I don't know who is this guy. I don't know who is this guy. Don't know who is this guy.
Yeah, would
Yeah, I don't know that.
it's
So the leaders are okay.
where are you picturing?
No, no, I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Okay.
Maybe one picture it is
Yeah,
project.
but looks like something's missing right here. Maybe the documentation. Let's see if there are some documentation right here. Okay. Okay, it's part of the Jakarta NoSQL. There is no, looks like there is no information about the version that we need to use to build those things. Okay, so we need to figure out where we can put this kind of information. So let's see, Jakarta team, Jakarta features, mentors, contribute, project lead.
Contributors, contributors, maybe.
No. Okay, and the package, okay, but oh, no, no, there is no information right here. Okay, it's very strange. Okay, okay, so on the repository, let's see if there are some information right here. The goals. Okay, maybe we could do something on some pieces down here. Let's see. Maybe we could let's see tip. Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah, it is all. Here is the information. Okay, can you see?
Yeah,
We
good.
don't. You don't need to build from source to use the project.
Should be interested doing. You can
But should
use
interest you, you can build it using Maven and then 11. Okay, but it's not the truth right now. Am I right?
yes, we verified. This is not true.
It's not the truth right now. Maybe you need to probably there are some kind of problem regarding the dependencies that the projects are running. But we can do this. We couldn't to find out right now. But what we can do, we can open a PR just to telling that right now, maybe change a little bit this sentence, maybe saying that, okay, if you want, okay, but if you are interested in doing so, you can build it using maybe and the Java 11 by now. Um, maybe we can change something like that. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, thanks. That multicast help us again. Yes, we got it. We got it. Thanks again. You can build it. Yeah. So let's change a little bit this one. Okay. Okay, we can do this on our repository. We can open down here. I will open our repository. Okay, and then we will do
Right.
those things together. Okay, so in my local machine, I will close those things and I will open the reading. Okay, and I will go there to the end of the file and I will change it right here. Okay, so let's try to. Okay, we got two options down here. Okay, let's vote. Okay, we could open a issue notifying that
About
Java
this problem.
17 doesn't work. The build with Java 11 doesn't work, and put the 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 stack trace on there to help those people to fix it. Okay, it's a one
Okay.
way to contribute. Okay, the another way is let's let's change this file, but I think that we need to notify about this situation. Okay, because if you just change this information, we just assuming that okay, this project just work with Java 11 and so on. Okay, hold on, please.
Oh, maybe Max say with children's. All right, guys. Wait, Max to return. To... All right.
Okay, let's do this to end up our transmission. Okay,
Okay.
so
Max, uh, we can make both a choice.
we can do the both choices. Okay, we can contribute with this description,
Yes,
open a
and open.
PR and submit, and also open an issue on a repository, given the whole
Like
situation. Okay.
like open history and catch your histories and solve the problem. Like
Yeah.
make out things.
Yeah. We are helping in both sides. We are fixing the documentation just to helping who is want to contribute to understand, and also notify everything that that are issue right now. I don't know why, but the project is not building with Java 17,
Yes,
just Java 11, just like
just
that.
like Java 11, you can remove your
Yeah.
height.
So I I will try to do it by now. I will do by this only.
Yes, on Java 11.
Yeah, only it's by now. It's made by now. Okay. Or
No,
yeah.
just Java 11. Apenas. Oh, sorry. I speak Portuguese here. just just Java 11 because
Okay. Okay. This is the one. Okay. This is one thing. So I will open right here. I will first of all, what I like to do. I do like to using branch pattern. So I used to open a create a branch, do my change, and submit this branch to my repository, and from there I open a PR. This is the process that I used to do. Okay, I believe this is better because you don't create. How can I say? You don't put codes that you want to. You don't do miss a mess on a repository. Hold on. So I will check out. I will open fix readme. That's okay. So I can figure out that is a one. I will get add. Open. Okay. And one thing that the repository, the open source, the Eclipse Foundation open source project requires is you need to use DCO during your commits in order to figure out that you as developer are allowing to use those codes provided by you. You understand? This is a little thing about that. I will bring more information in the next session. Okay. So
okay.
in order to do that, I need
Oh,
to put
we
this.
don't. In the plans, we don't have a plans to make contribution today. Who make the contribution?
Yeah, it's a requirement because there are a big problem when you don't tell to something that you okay, this change I doing this change because I want to do this. Okay,
Okay,
because I want, because you can use it because I want, because you maybe in the future if you don't do this, it could bring helps to against how patent and something like that. You understand? I don't know if you got it right now, but I will bring your a better explanations in the next session. Okay, so I will put something like that. Doc. Um, mm, fix the Java, fix the readme. To use Java 11 only. Okay, so with that, I can push to my repository. Okay, I put that right here. And then once I got it, I can open my, I can open, uh, I can open a CR right now, a PR right now. So I can go ahead with this one. And right here, the repository, GitHub just detected that I something changed in my repository, in a fork, in a fork repository. Okay, so a fork repository is very strange. Okay, so so let's compare, and I will open right here, and I will change. Okay, um,
we
I
verify.
could according to according to um, build execution. execution.
Giving error.
Oh, better. The project, the project just built
Don't do
successfully. I think it's the correct one. When we use
right.
Java 11.
I think
Okay.
beauty is what you want wrong.
Sorry? Repeat again,
I think
please.
you beauty you wrote.
I think I don't know if
And
this is
just
a
this,
correct.
this
Sorry, I can't
is
understand
beauty.
you.
Not the
I can't understand you. It's failing a
project
little bit.
just in beauty. Not correctly. Beauty.
Man, I don't know what's happening. I can hear you. I can hear you. Type on the chat, please. Type in the chat, please.
My brain,
Yeah, I can hear you,
my
girl.
brain.
Okay,
Oh,
I will open this one,
one second.
and I will open issue with with if
All right.
evidence.
Now you hear me better.
No, no, no. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
So I can create right here.
Max,
Okay.
you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, perfect. Hello, it's me. Oh, I think you wrote wrong a building.
Oh
Oh, of
God.
course, man.
No, no way, no way. We can
Oh,
change it later.
oh,
Okay. We can change it later.
I try more time. You wrote, right? You writing, okay? The project just a beauty. It's not beauty.
Oh, got it. You mean
You wrote wrong.
building? Am I right?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Oh, got it.
randomly giving
Now is help
thank
me
you.
successful with.
And the second,
I put evidence with that. Okay. Oh, with that.
oh,
Okay.
with
Grammarly is helping me. Great.
yes, randomly help me
Um,
a lot. Oh, and the success and success and clicking and successful. Sussex, yes.
success. Yeah. Great. Okay, so I will open this and let's open an issue right here. Okay. So
Correct.
I can open right here and we can Maven. No, project cannot build with Java. It's a good one. 11 plus. I think it's a very
Yes.
very okay. Um, um, when let me see
Yes, when you try building
when we
uh
try when I'm trying to
building
build this
the
project
project and
using
another
Java 11, Java 17,
17.
the following the following stack trace rises are rising are rising are rising are showing showing
Show is better.
showing
Show.
okay. So right here I will put
A stack trace.
No. Yeah, I will do that. Let me scroll up. Oh, okay.
You give it here, I think.
Yeah, it's falling down. Okay, so let me
Change the
check
version.
out man again. Okay, so hold on. And you use SDK Java. SDK use
17.
Java 17. Okay, and I will do Maven. So, but I will do
Skip
something.
test, skip test.
something else.
Perfectly.
I
Here,
think the problem is on the test. Okay, we can do this. We can try to run without tests.
we can verify now. Skip test to verify. Maybe the problem the test, maybe no.
Okay.
Because I think I don't see the problem is the test in the list.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very interesting situation.
Because if you broken the test, the list is showing the problem. Oh, you don't build a new project because you have the problem in your test.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. It's a good. It's a good opportunity to do that.
Yes, and then we verify 2 points.
Yeah. We just need to make sure that the problem is happening only on the test execution.
Yes,
It's a good opportunity to do that. But it doesn't work. We can describe that. We can describe that. Okay, it's just happens when we are trying to execute the tests. That's it. I think it's a good topic. Oh, everything is working. So
yes, and
probably,
is a test.
yeah. Probably the problem is
Don't skip
happening
test now.
when a test is running. So okay. So I will try to run this one, but I will create a log. Okay, build log. And let those things work because I don't want to miss any kind of information. And right here, let me put this one. Let me try to build with project using a complete build with test execution. Yes, I
Yes.
think it's a good one. Okay, good point. Yes, yeah, good one. Good one. Yeah. Um. Yeah. The build, the build process failure and 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 I don't think we can do this. Mm, fails. Yeah. Here is here. No, here the stack are the log messages. Okay, so it's will be a bash or will be I can do this a text. Okay, and what we will do is put everything down here. Okay. Okay.
Give him a minute, please.
No, I will. I try to perform. Perform. Oh, the build build process will be execution. Then I try to build the project, build the process, execution by using fail. The logs, the logs. Okay, okay. So okay, let's see. Oh, this show how the tests are important because show walk and break if you update something that happens. Yeah, good, good one, Alex. Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why we need to make sure that our projects are covered by tests, and also we also need to figure out how can we help the project. Maybe some detail cannot be exposed before because maybe some
Yes.
details doesn't show up to those guys, and that's okay. That's it.
Uh,
So let's see if those things built. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Looks like there are redirection of output. But no worries. Um, mm, yeah, maybe the execution are writing on a specific output during the execution. Okay, it's done. So we could open down here. I think we could open right here. Hold on. Okay, and we could gap in there. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay, so I will copy everything and put on there.
but
It
better
works? I don't know. Oh, it works.
works. It's perfect.
Okay, so yeah, it's a way to do that. I don't know if they will take a look
It's
on
not
this.
very big, but have a lot of informations.
Yeah, it's better to do mistake with a lot of information instead of without information. Am I right?
All right.
Uh,
So they're like, yes, the coverage is so high. It's a good point.
yeah. Okay, so I will do that. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so I open. I think it's done. Am I right? I
Yes,
think
it's
it's
done.
done. We can preview in order to see how those things will work. Oh, I
Oh, and
hope.
Alex say upload the file. It's better.
Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. How can I do this? I didn't do this before. Maybe I could. Uh,
It's a appointment link. Yes, this.
yeah, yeah. I will try to do something. I will try to create a gist. Let me try to do this. Uh, eu tô terminando. Gist. Okay. I will try to gist it, and after that I could. Okay. I will type here. Thanks. Okay.
Great.
And yeah. And I will put right here.
Drag drag the file below. I
Drag
don't
the
know if it's
file
working.
below. Oh, right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Thanks, Alex. You did a
Well,
great job.
we are
Yeah.
a lot so tired.
Oh,
We
oh my
don't
God. No, no,
never
no, no, no.
see.
It's very crazy one. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think that I need to add a file. Oh God, why?
No, it's drag like get in the
Oh
file.
yeah. Okay, okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go there. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Build, build, build. Okay. Okay. I did the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It didn't work. It didn't make the same. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, no worries. I will do this build dot log and create this right here. And okay, create just. Okay, I will get this one. Am I right?
Yes, get to the link and put in the issue.
Yeah. Where I can do this? Just
Oh,
it's the
Alex,
link,
say that
right?
you have any drag and drop the file below.
Oh, let's try to do this. Let's try to do this. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. But I think everything is broken in my in my in my uh, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Everything, why those things happens when I trying to do something in the live coding? Oh god. Help me. Oh, everything doesn't work. Okay. My god. Okay. My god.
Oh my gosh, Java.
Oh my god. It's broken. Actually. Okay.
In my case, Java is sleeping my legs, but oh,
Oh my
it's
god.
a cat the oh I don't know, it's a hand of dogs. I don't know name, and it give me a kicks.
Man, I don't want to borrow more. I will get started again.
And let's give you another message.
Okay, got it.
A bit funny
And
this tries to open down.
okay,
Now
let me try
it's
again. Oh God, thanks, please. Oh God, Alex, help us a lot. Thank us, man.
Alexis
Thanks.
it's a god of GitHub.
Yeah, thank us, man. Thanks again. Oh, can you see that? Okay, let me. Okay, put right here.
Okay,
The
submit this issue.
log message. Oh God, look at that. It's very, it's beautiful. Thank you, Alex. Thank Alex. Okay, so I think so. I will open the issue. Okay, so I'm open right now. That's okay. I think we did two contributions. We did one asking to change us the build, and the second one open up a issue. So maybe we could work on it in the next session. Am I right? So
Right.
let's get started before to to get started. So let's go back. And again, guys, thank you so much to be here by 2 hours.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Suffering a lot with us together. It's very interesting.
Oh, I don't suffer. Like I learn a lot. How can I say? I enter here a conversation with Max in more early, and they enter. Oh, we started this project today. I never build a project or process. I never configuration, but I will enter make it a little crazy thing, and to me it's very very cool because I learn a lot. And today we don't have a plans to give the contribution, and we make a two contribution. And I learned a lot. And thanks, guys, to participate. You help we a lot and giving tips like Alex, Fernando, Eric, Jorge, Junior. Yours are amazing, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
to entry.
Yeah,
I invite you to next session.
yeah. Thanks again, guys, and also I do the grab your words, my words. Okay, so thanks for helping us. Thanks, Dev Task. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, George. Thanks, Junior Santos also, because that's the reason why I'm doing this. What we are doing this because we believe that we can help each other in the best way, and why not by doing? So let's do this together. It's easier. You don't need to do this alone. We can work together. We can work together. So feel free to join us. Also subscribe our channels. In the next time we will do more tips like that. Maybe probably I'm sure that we learn a lot. Also, am I
And
right?
next I hope and we have a return about these issues and
Yeah,
this pull request. Oh,
yeah.
PA,
Maybe,
sorry.
yeah, maybe I will try. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't promise you guys, but maybe in the next session or in other ones, I can bring another guy that works with those projects and then help us to to clarify more debates that we have when we are working
Yeah,
with
yeah.
open source. Maybe regarding license or regarding the situations how can we proceed with something like that. So I hope that you like, don't worry to subscribe, to like this channel, okay? And that's okay. That's it, guys. So see you soon, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.